Hello ladies and gents, welcome to HOLME farm. I'm off to mow a meadow, but I have no dog with me. So that's a bit of a thing. So I've got a mower, I've got a baler, I've got a windrower and a bale collector. I think that should be enough collector stuff to be going on with, to be sure. Let's oops, I better pop that up. There we go. Can I get up these ladders? I can. Absolutely bloody wonderful. Thank you for the like already, whoever is there. John Brock, how you doing? So we're going to go off with this class, and it's quite early in the morning. Look at the mist. It's mid-autumn. I'm quite lucky to get this cut in, actually, I think. Have you ever played this map, John Brock? Have you ever played this? Big map, this one. And I've got some taters to get in as well. I have some taters. Zeke and Streak, a very good morning to you. How are you doing? I hope your weekend's going tickety-boo. I had a pizza earlier. I was going to get an Indian tonight, but I'm as full as a butcher's dog. Look at me being all high up in my cab. This is a map that is taken actually from the topography of the area. It's an actual map. It's actually like this around the place. I mean, this road might be a little bit small, but things we have to deal with, eh? And that looks like my grass field. Looks like where I want to be. Please tell me there's a gate up here. Just doing the dishes. Goodness gracious me, Zeke, I didn't know you were single. Look at that, a lovely turny swingy around area for your vehicles. Why have I got a flap down? I've dropped a flap. What's going on there? What? Ah, there's some sort of way. There is. Look at the. Oh. I'm having a fiddle here with sticks. And I shouldn't be fiddling with sticks, should I? I wonder if this is broken. The thing is, can I get through this gate now? I've fiddled. I'm going to break this machine. There we go, look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Don't want to do that. That's what I want to do. Change the whole cab round. Close the gate. Just in case the animals don't have any in this field get out or in. That's it. You need a professional fiddler, don't you? Otherwise you can. You're looking at big trouble. That's down. That's down. That's on. Oh, we've got... Oh shit, I'm facing the wrong way. Nearly broke my neck then. Okay, chucks away Ginger. Here we go. It's quite a big field. I used to play this map a long while ago. I like it. I like it because it's very, very true to the area, and it's a classic example of a glacial valley, what you'd find in the UK back from the Ice Age. It's very, very representative of the area. And for those of you who like big fields, this has big fields. Even though I still managed to get tangled up on the bushes. This is not going well, is it? As we start the stream again. Ben, how are you? So here we go, chaps. You can't. The cameras on here are in the cab, on the side, so I can get close to the bush. A bit like Manscaped. I can get close to the bush, make sure I don't do any nicking. So that's an alright camera view, that. For same with this side. And then we have the outside view. Did you get any sleep, Ben? So as you can see, this is just, well, I'll show you. This is field 49 here. I think I've bought a couple of extra fields, but you do start with all these when you actually start the game. Let me click on it. I think I've bought some extra ones up here, but pretty much you start with all these. If you've not seen the map, hello Glen B. If you have not seen the map, I'm going to have to get some speed up. It's a 4 times map, so I mean, look at the size of this one field here that I'm doing. And as you can see, hopefully, I'd better come the other way really. The sun's a bit milky this morning with it being autumn. But this is a glacial valley, you see. And then comes down this way. So it's quite a big thing going on. Big fields. It's quite the map actually. If you just like to farm and use farming equipment and you don't mind collisionable hedges, see that's the edge of the map right there. Oops, I'm stuck on the wall. There we go. Let's get over the wall. It's quite a humongous map going on. Am I at the map now? Yeah, that's the edge of the map. There's some fiddly little BGA. All the way down here, see? And if you notice on the map, you can see it on the mini-map there. If I put it on here, these little... that's in between fields, so it's got 3 lines. Where am I? Where am I? I'm down here. These little horseshoes represent gates. So it does actually tell you where the gate is on the map. So if I drop down here, I think it was along here, wasn't it? There you go, the gate's there. Yeah, it is. Well, it's mid-autumn. It's early morning, so this is typical UK, is it not? And we have the cow area over here, which is this here is the cow pasture. That's a pretty damn big cow pasture. And this here is the sheep area. So if I go along here, see that fence? Oops, there it is. It's a pretty darn big sheep area too. I don't have any cows, but I have got some sheep. How wide are the gates? I don't know if I've got my measuring stick on. Hang on. Boom, 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 boom. There's a gate right there. Let me slow down a little. Now, I'll see if I've got my measuring stick on. I've not. Oh, I have. Hang on. We'll go from there. We'll go across. Approximately 8 meters. 8 meter gate. No. Zeke, I'll tell you what. Let me just take my measuring stick off. There we go. So it's an 8 meter gate, really. Now, let me speed up. I've just hit a tree. There was somewhere where I did try this. Don't try this at home, kids. Really, do you want to plough these fields together? They are big. Now, let me try. Let me try this here. So, see, I'm hitting the hedge. Let me drop down. Let me slow down. So I hit the hedge there, but if I go up to H, I think it is. There you go. I've gone through the hedge now. So I've got rid. Well, I did do. I've got rid of the collision. Now, even if you press H, I think you have to press it on one side if you're using the hide map object mod. You can move the collision on one side and you come on the other and you can move the collision on the other. But it's only for a small section of the fence. Right? So if you have trouble getting through the gate, you can do it that way. But if you wanted to plough the fields together, you would still have, even if you removed the collisions, you would still have the hedge there. Yes. These areas here aren't too bad. They seem a little wider between the, you know, like where there's not a gate. But I started this map. You start out with John Deere stuff, and I'll be honest, it struggles like a pig to get up them hills. I swapped it all out for Fent and other stuff. I can't mow my crop. I've got to field the corn somewhere over here. There we go. I can't mow that. I can't do that. Mow it. I can't harvest that at the moment because it's too wet. So I did struggle to get through a gate. Oh shit! It'd be better, folks. It'd be better if you just turn it on. Going back to the old days of a push mower there. So I took the collisions off the hedges to get some bigger stuff through the fence there. at one point. I remember when I was playing it. But the farm's quite small actually. For the size of what this is, it's quite small. Also, with the state of the land, you might struggle to find flat areas. You're going to have to make them yourself. Flat areas to place stuff down. It's quite an undulating area. Yeah, that's what I mean, you'll get an idea of this one now when I'm going round it. Admittedly, this is quite on the larger side of the fields, but 50 next to it's pretty not much smaller. Now you need a bit of power for the hills on this, but it is a lovely map. I haven't seen, or I don't remember seeing a pig area. I'll probably have to have a look around for it. See, so I'm just up against the collision there on that hedge. So I just thought I'd come on here, something a little bit different. I've got a little bit to do on a Bergman to get it to somewhere where we've done something else than my last stream. PV Uncharted. I'm coming up to the night time in that, and all I'm going to be doing on there for a while is logging. What else is there? Oh, if I put PV County on, then I'd have to change all my mods over. That's a completely different set of mods. So I just thought, hey ho, I've not been on here for a while. I've got a field that needs grass cutting. It's the weekend. I might just chill and cut some grass. I've got a bale wrapper. You might like that bale wrapper actually. I'm hoping it works. I've tried to wrap some bales on some maps lately, and I've had a problem. And I'm hoping it works. In fact, I might go around this map one more time. Not the map. Let's go around the field one more time. Feels like a map. It's big. We'll get the rake out. We'll rake some together, and we'll try the baler. See if it actually works. If it doesn't, because I want to wrap them and make some silage. If it doesn't, I might have a problem. If it doesn't, I'm going to have an absolute ton of hay. Oh, look at that! Somebody right there. It's like the gate open. Hang out of order. And in this field just over here, thought I'd give myself a little bit of challenge. We've got poplar. Poplar growing over here. I've not left myself much of a thing between the rows. That was quite close, that. So hopefully get a good yield off them. Oh, come away from the hedge, man. Hang on a minute. Yes, I know. I know. Luckily I've no horses in there. I've only got some sheeps. I did have some chickens, but they've disappeared. I think some mods have not been activated that I thought I had activated. I did have chickens. I definitely had chickens on this. In fact, I had 2 chicken pens on this map. I know I did. I had one loose near the house, and I had another quite open one with just a little chicken. I know what I mean. And that's gone as well, so I don't know where they are. Yeah, I don't realise the gate's open. Now this, oh, let's get over there. Let's get right over there. Look at that, that's a good camera shot, you see. Engage the edge of your thing, and that's technical speak for you. Right there. Look at me, beautiful. I did have a job where I cut grass. I worked in a bomb factory, and I was a grass cutter at a bomb factory, ammunitions place. There you go. My younger days. That was back. Ooh, back when? That was back in the late 1980s. I think. Yeah, it would have been. Back in the late 1980s, I worked at a bomb factory. I had to sign the Official Secrets Act and everything. Hi, Harley Quinn. That was quite an experience, that, actually. I like working there. Why is that? Dick. I turned the corner using my controller there, and it kept turning because I didn't realise the steering wheel was stuck on. This is very true, Ben. Potholes are a bit of a bugger though. See, Zeke, you get a 3-metre cultivator on here. It's a bit of a field. You're going to think, I don't want to pull these fields together. It's not the bag I'm into. Now, I could plough this field. If I ploughed this field, right, and planted grass, at least I could use the AI then. In fact, let's see if it is. I maybe not even be able to use the AI with this machine. There you go. It's not even registering that you can use an AI in this machine. No. So I've got to do it by hand. Yeah, I've not seen her for ages. She's gone over to Twitch, and it's not somewhere I go. I only go over there to watch the Sim Game Alliance lot. That's Dashnet and that. Find out what's happening with the map, you know, PV map. I might see somebody on, and when I'm over there, and I'll go and say hello. So I don't see them on YouTube now so much. Well, at all. And I was looking at the statistics on Twitch. Alright. If you want more viewers and stuff like that, Twitch is not the place. If you go on Twitch, you need to have another platform as well. To bring people over to Twitch. You can't. To go on Twitch and just start is a very bad idea. And the statistics on Twitch are, for every streamer, I think the number was 27 viewers. Now, I don't know whether that means an average 27 viewers on each streamer, or whether the people who are on Twitch mainly watch each other. I couldn't work out the statistic really. Yeah, I know what you meant, Zeke. So I read it as the people on Twitch watch each other, and for every streamer on there, there's only 27 people that don't stream. That's how I read it. Sounded like a frog then, didn't it? Rude. Right, I'll go and get my Thrutcher Medubri Firkin, I think. In fact, I might even have to go. I might even have to go around again. It's quite a wide squad row I've got. How's Harley? Are you having a nice weekend doing nothing like you said you wanted? Shit. Well, I'll tell you my dealings with Twitter. Right, for a stream, I don't bother. Right, if I make a video, when I post it, it asks me, do I want to put the link anywhere? And apparently, I have a Twitter account. I didn't know, but I do. And I'll post my links on it. I'll just press on the Twitter thing, post the link, and then come away. I don't read Twitter, I don't go on Twitter. All I know, or all I've heard about Twitter, it's full of lefty snowflake do-gooding types who slag everybody down. They're as bitter and toxic as shite, and really I don't want anything to do with it. I hardly have anything to do with Facebook, to be quite honest. I only go on there and play this word game with a lass. I can't even be doing with it all. Not to be too political, of course. It is a Saturday, it's a weekend, and it's a beautiful day. I don't know, in the West there seems to be a lot of toxicity. If the governments of the West, with all this the loony left and a radical right pitching against each other, and you've got people who are vaccinated and people who aren't vaccinated pitching against each other. The world seems to be more divided than it ever been for years. It's quite astounding to watch. As I say, I don't go out very much, so to sit back and watch it all happening, it's quite the thing to take yourself out of society and stand back and look at it, which I've done for years. You got people defending statues, people pulling down statues. It's all very quite bizarre. Firemen, hello. I just find the world a very bizarre place at the moment, firemen. Very, very bizarre. I'm glad I grew up when I did. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't like to be young now. I like going out, climbing trees, riding my bike and doing things what kids do, rather than shoving my hands down my pants for 13 years wondering whether I'm a boy or a girl. That's the way it's going. How are you, firemen? I hope you slept well. Enjoyed trucking with you last night, thank you. It was fun. Hello Funnybone, how are you, sir? I hope you're well. I hope you've recovered from your Warzone experience. Right, I'm gonna try this this baleage. This is a field. This is a field, I'll be honest. Let's just move this out of the way a little bit. Shut up, man. that fire truck. I've not got the clip. Oh, that fire truck was funny. That was funny. I thought I'd done really well getting through the gap. Little bit of bumping as I went through, but I went through. And then I was so amazed at getting through. I didn't concentrate, and I hit the barrier just down the road. I stuffed it in the barrier. Couldn't believe it. Not bad, thanks, funny bone. I was trucking with firemen last night. That's an experience, I'll be quite honest. It's fun. It's fun. Draco, Cheezo, Nick Wolf, Nick. There was lots of wolves about. There was a pack of them. Nick Wolf, Lone Wolf, Cheezo, Draco. A lot of Cheerios as well. I think I'm going to go in this way. I think this is going to be easier than... Ooh, I'm going a bit fast. There we go. I think it'd be easier than trying to get through that gate. How are you, Funny Bone? Did you have a good time shooting people? I kept hearing Ronnie going, I'm dead again. Helping me head up. Okay, let's check this out. So I'm going to make 10,000 litre bales. I like the round numbers. I've no shavings near the bush. Landscape. I've no shavings near the bush. I feel like I'm at an angle there. I can't actually get behind that. There we go. I've got some there. So I don't think this is an actual field. I don't think it's been ploughed. So I'm a bit. Let me see. Oh, it has. I can use an AI. Oh, that's brilliant. So it's just it's the mower I can't use an AI with. Right, that's all right. So if I do a headland with this thing, Cecil. Yeah, where were you last night? You like your trucking, don't you, Cecil? I'll have to go. I'll have to go and try and find that clip on Min's video. Somebody clipped it. So I'll have to go back, watch Min's stream, and find that clip, and I'll get it copied and pasted. It wasn't Min's fault. I saw it. This truck just appeared. Min kind of slapped on, but hit it. Somebody went to the left. I went to the right. It was like temping bowling and Skittles. It was quite funny. So has anybody got any beautiful plans? I know in the US it's it's midday. Any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything nice? Doing anything nice? So what I'm doing now is wrong. I'm looking at this now, and it's. I actually really want to go across the field. If I put this headland in, that'll be fine. Not really. Oh, not really. You got anything to do? Right. Okay. I'm up with the thing. Yeah, same here. I'll just probably chill. I'll tell you what I might do tonight. I might go on a bit of Gold Rush. I've got, I think it's 9 days till winter, which I'll either stream or more likely I might stream it. When winter comes, I'm planning on either streaming or making a video. I've got a few buckets. I've not. If you play Gold Rush, you know, you dig the dirt. You kind of sort the dirt out, and that's all well and good. And then you put it through like a wash machine and get the gold out. Then you have to smelt it down. Go to the smelter and smelt it down. But every time you do it, you get paid. You have to pay rent on the land and stuff like that. And the gold prices are pretty damn crap until winter. Winter you can't do anything because the ground is frozen. You can't dig. So that's why the prices go up. And you're supposed to go to the hotel and basically hibernate for the winter. Come back in the spring. So, this is my third attempt at Gold Rush. I've gone bankrupt a few times. So I've done it completely different, and that's why I don't stream it, because it's quite laborious the way I'm doing it. I've got 3 mobile wash plants. I've not gone for all the big stuff. Keeping it cheap and cheerful. So it's a lot of monotonous digging, going backwards and forwards. And the buckets of stuff ready to turn into gold, I've just been putting to one side. Yes, I have. Whoa, Neddy, come back in. Waiting for the price to go up. So I've got a little bit to get me by, i.e. buy some fuel and things like that to keep me going over the year. And come the last day of like autumn, before you get into winter, I found, anybody who's played the game will know, you come back after winter and all your stuff is knackered. It's all broke. The frost completely smashes your stuff up. All your machinery is pretty much broke and defunct. You have to go out and buy loads of spare parts. But if you put them in the shed, it's not a very big shed. It really does take a little bit of negotiating and tricky parking if you've got quite a bit of stuff. Anything you can get in the shed for over winter, it might break, but there's a lot less chance of the frost actually breaking it. So I need to get my excavators in and all that kind of stuff. So that's why there's a little bit more to do come winter time, or coming up to winter. And at the moment I think I've got about 100 buckets to turn into gold. I might have something like 150. By the time it comes to do it. With that money, I don't want to go and buy all this fancy fandangled equipment. I want to buy the next plot outright, so I don't have to pay rent on it. And then the money I make off that one, I'm hoping to start buying the equipment, the big gold washing plants. That's my plan, but we'll have to see how it goes. New all, how you doing? Happy weekend. Happy Hanukkah or whatever it is today. Be something today somewhere in the world. get right over to the edge there. There we go. Tickety boo. There's Mr. Neil. Why weren't you trucking last night as well, Neil? Where were you? It was good fun. I like trucking with Cecil. Not well, Cecil, yes, but he wasn't there last night. I like trucking with Draco and Chizo, all them. Lone Wolf, Nick Wolf. I'm working on Surviving Mars. Is that like the Mars map on Farm Sim, or is that a completely different game? I know there's a map out, a Mars map. It didn't tickle me pickle, I'll be quite honest. Interesting concept, but it didn't tickle my pickle. Surviving Mars, I think that's a game. I was having a look after Funnybone was playing Warzone the other day. I was having a look. I have on my Xbox, I have Ghost Recon. Wildlands, which is a good game. Bex has all them as well. So he's into the shooting games. And I thought, hey ho, team up, have a bit of a crack, something a bit different than farming. And went on Steam. I thought, because it's years old. Wildlands is years old now, right? And it's still £42. Don't know what that is in dollars. Probably $45–50. I'm like, you're having a giraffe. I went on Epic Games, and it's between 12 and 13 quid. So that's a little bit better. But good God. I quite like the sneaky sniperage you've got to do on it. Ah, right, Cecil, okay. I'll have to check it out. Has anybody got gas station simulator? Did anybody buy that? Or bus simulator? And did anybody get lawn mowing sim? Are they bored with it yet? I can't see longevity in that game. That's why I didn't buy it. Farmer's Life has had a big update, but I've not been on that for a while. Ranch Simulator, not played that since last year, and that, I believe you can do all sorts of things on it now. I'll have to check that out. But the days are still about 5 minutes long. That's what put me off that game. If they could make the days longer and the nights a little bit shorter, that'd be fantastic. Ranch Simulator, now you can do things with meat and milk, like a dairy, all sorts of shit on it. Sorry, stuff on it. So Zeke, I'll do one more pass. We'll get up that end so we can get to my rake, and we'll rake some up, and then I want to try this baler. I've had some problems on all the maps. I want to see if it does it on here. If it does, I'm not going to be a happy bunny, I'll be quite honest. The bale has a fit and spits itself out the baler. Now, I can only think I've got some mod causing a conflict somewhere that's doing that. We'll have a look. That's bloody wonderful. I'm still going very quickly. Yeah, I'm going to go across so it avoids the bales rolling down that hill and nestling in a nestled sort of position. Oops. Let's start the come on over, come on over. I think I've got some new sounds. I think I've got new sounds in this tractor. So well, I can't tell, I'll be honest. Sounds pretty much the same to me. So I had the option when I leased this tractor. It says, do you want to change the engine sound? And I said yes. So I don't know what it's changed to. Probably get 3, maybe even 4 rows of this in. And I can try my baler. Even at 10,000 litres, I think I'm going to have a few bales off this field. 10,000 litre bales, I think I'm going to have a few. What do you reckon? Another one pass, I think. That grass way out there. Come on, fella. What are you doing out there? Oh, look at that! I'm offset to the grid. Never mind. Aidan, hello, how are you? Welcome along. Hope you're having a tickety-boo weekend. Okay. Let's go and try this. Let's go and try this thing. I've already set it up for 10,000 litres, I think. It should be. Did you? No, Aidan might have got it. Did you get the... let me think now. Gas station simulator. I got it. I'll be quite honest. I thought it was rather hectic. If you want something to keep you busy, that might be the game. I was running up my own backside to try and keep things going. Somebody's at the till, somebody's at the gas station. There's a guy in the garage needs his car repaired. And I'm like, oh God, man. Felt like hiring help. No wonder my cousin had left me in the garage on my own. He'd buggered off for holiday. Oh, you not got it? Okay. See, this farm is not the biggest. For these size fields, this farm... I've done some bales of straw, by the way. I did them. I got a few. I could go into cows in a big way. So yeah, we've got a few there. The stack started off nicely. Let's be honest. Oh, you can't see very well, but look, there you go. Started off really well, and then kind of got higgledy-piggledy in the middle. Ooh. Went a bit awry along there. That's the silo. And then you come up into the main yard. And as you can see, it's not the biggest of things. For the size of the fields, and probably you want big equipment, it's not the biggest shebang going on. Now right there, where all that mud is, that's where I have my chicken pen. Right? And that chicken pen is not there, and I don't know why. So here I had a chicken pen. Sounds like a song. Ah, these are still here. Well, the chickens are a bit thin on the... Oh, there they are. So I do have chickens over here. That chicken pen's missing. So let me just check this is at 10,000. Yes, this is at 10,000. You see, I know Zeke. I know Zeke likes his wrappers pink. Let's see how this fares now. I'm very skeptical this is going to work. Am I unfolded? That's a good question. Oh, so. There we go. Now, let's see if it causes a problem. Here we go. Truth is in the pudding, pudding is in the eating. Luke, bail is not supported. Why not? Why not? Is it something to do with it? Let's go to 4,000. I've not actually changed the bail size. I've only changed the... What is going on here? What is going on? Something's occurred. Something's occurred. Well, there's plenty of curds in the world. Religious types, lemon curd. Oh, that was lemon curd for ages. Grass, 4,000 litres. But what is the size of that bale? It's a... See, the bale size says 1.8, right? The bale info there on the right hand side is a 1.8 bale. Is that not normal? So I've got the extra info, you see. I put that on just to find out what's going on. If that's, I thought 1.8 was a normal size bale. Has anybody else had this problem? Now, I could try that wrapper separately, which would take an absolute age. That's just a baler. That's a bale wrapper. That's a Bailey wrapper. Oh, right, okay, it's just white. Let me release this. For £4,000, goodness gracious me, what's that all about? Extortionate money. Let me see if this is surely if the baler's making the bale, you should make it the right size for the wrapper on the same baler on the back. What's that all about? Can I change bale size? Control modes manually. Let's change that to Structure Maneuver. Let's open it up. Oops. Let's drop it down. Let me throw the capacity up to 10. Is it that baler? Oh, the pickup's not very wide. I can tell you that. See? I must have something installed which is throwing these out, and I haven't got a clue what it is. Toggle bail wrapper off. I want the top. Something not right. Something not very right here at all. It should be fun now. There should be a big battle between two bales. Has anybody else had this problem where your bales aren't the right size for some reason? So let me try. If I have to use this is going to be a ball ache. I'm going to have to delete every baling mod I have, and then add them one at a time, find out what's causing this shenanigans. Bale not supported. Not got a clue what's going on. Not got a clue. Bale info mod. Is that it? Why am I on a faster time? Bale info mod. Right, okay then. Have you heard of the problem before, Cecil? So obviously I've put something in there and I've not got a clue. I've not got a clue what's causing it. It's only started doing it all of a sudden. but I've got display capture on, so for me to go out the game and turn that mod off and come back in the game, I'd have to end my stream. No, John Brock, it does both. If you have a look there, it does square and it does round. Right, okay then, thank you Cecil. Well, that will save me going through an absolute ton of mods. I shall go to that one first of all. Is that what it's actually called? Bale Info mod? Let me try and find where I'm going right across this damn thing. That's a little bit more online with the map. Let me square this up. So if I can square this up, I can set that fella off on AI then. If I come to around this area, maybe even more actually, put this on, I squirt across here in a squirty sort of fashion. Turn off the class, lift the class, fold the class. Goodness gracious me. Lots of buttons to be going at. These fields are way out of sync there, aren't they, with the map, I think. The way he's done them. The hedges. Let's have a look, see. Oh no. It's me being off cock. That hedge is right in line with the grid. Might be the top field, that's the top hedge that's out then, because I followed that to start off with, so that might be the one that's out a little bit. Bale Info mod. I don't even know why I've got a Bale Info mod on, unless it's come down with another pack. I don't want to know about my bales. I'm not interested in knowing about my bales. Oh, look at that, so close. There we go. Right, thank you very much. I'm going to have to investigate this mod. I can put him on cruise control. That's good. BBB. I'm having a look now in this. If I get to the end of the field, give me a shout. Because I'm actually doing something. FS19, that's all numbers. AB. Bale gripper, bale sales, bale chipper, bale fork, bale sacks, bale storage barns, bale storage, bale wrapper. You didn't tell me, did you? You didn't tell me I was at the end of the field. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Where have they gone? Okay, so I've lost one. I think we can still keep going. Whoa. Twitchy, twitchy. I think we can keep going with one down. Where did that go? That's just shot fired across the map. What the hell? I think I've just broke a mod. I've never really broken mods before. Oh, look at that. I've got a line missing now. Right. I think you're going to get sacked, mower. Have you heard of that problem, Cecil, where one of your mowers flies off and it's never seen again? I don't know where that went. Somewhere across Yorkshire. That's one broken mower. Right there. No problem. I was just having a look at the mods. It's not called Bale Info mod. I'll have to Google it. Find out what the mod's actually called. Right, if I fold it up, will it come back? I've lost the mower. I broke it, John. I've actually lost. I've lost the complete mower section. Look, the PTO's dingly dangly. I've actually broke it. I've not a clue where it flew off to. I saw it fly, but I don't know where it went. Anybody got a tool? Anybody got a spanner? Oh my god. That's the wrong button. Why me? Why me? There's a question. Why me? Least items. You return. And take your broken thing with you. Right, let's have another look. Dear oh dear. Mowers. That's looking good. That's looking good. We'll lease that. Thanks, it's cheap. Right, then if I go into Miss a Diddly, this is going to save some time now. Why didn't I do this before? And we get... I want the lifter. I want the lifter. Have I gone past it? That might do the same thing actually, but I'll go with the one I know. I've already broke enough things today. Come. It has. That just just flew off somewhere. I don't know where that went. I'll be honest. I've not a clue where that went. Why have I not got the lifter? Child lifter. That'll probably be the one. That has a PTO and power, doesn't it? I'm sure it does. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. This is looking a little bit better, folks. Right. You just go down there and wait there. That'll be absolutely bloody wonderful, thank you. The battle is real, folks. The battle is real. To try and get a stream where nothing goes wrong, for me, is a bit of a battle. Now, alright, so that's nice. I can get power to it. That's brilliant. I'm hoping this tractor's got enough oomph now. So this one has a hitch on the back, old Bex hitch there. I'm using the normal rake at the back, so it doesn't turn to hay. If I use the Bex ones, that's like a multi-tool thing. Which has a rake and it can. Ted as well. But I don't want hay. Hello, Foreign Lifestyle. How are you? Thank you for calling in. Taking time on your weekend. Oh, goodness gracious me. No. No. This could be a thing with this tractor. I might have to go for the old faithful doots. The thing is with the doots as well, I've got a camera that can look right back. So that's even a more bonus. Hello, Aaron. Well, not really. You'd have a job. I'm on single player. But thank you for tuning in. Right. I'm making the situation worse. I'm like Farmer Min trying to back a trailer up. I'm very rare, Aaron, I very rarely play multiplayer, and if I do, it's usually with people that I know. Because people can just come on now and, with the terraforming tool which was introduced in 19, they can do so much damage to a map. It's scary within seconds. Let me just check. And it stopped a lot of people playing not playing multiplayer, but being very skeptical about who they let in their game. There we go. Yeah, it is when you start with all the dollars and diddlers, isn't it? Absolute pain. Now, here's a little tip for your foreign lifestyle. A lot of people struggle with an A-frame trailer, right? You know when you pull in the yard and you've got an A-frame trailer on? Try it with the Valtra. You know the Valtra tractors? And the reason being is the cab. You can spin the cab round on a Valtra. It's you know what I mean. So you can face the other way. So pull into your yard, pull up as though you're going to back it in, and just before you start to reverse, spin your cab round on the Valtra, and you'll find it's so much more easier. It's still a little bit tricky, but it's so much more easier to try and drive it in than back it in. Don't know why, but it does make the A-frames a little bit easier. I'm really miffed because I've got a thing on the baling. I've got a thing on the bales. I wanted to show you. Has anybody got the mod where you can change the colour of the wrapper while you're on the move, while you're on the fly, as they say? Let me just remove that. So I was going to use that actually. Let me go to large tractors. Oh, for that, no problem. Yeah, you'll find it a little bit easy with the old Valtra there. See? I can't think of many other tractors that the cab spins around. Here we go, Doots. Doots, we like this. It's my go-to tractor. So if anybody's not seen it by now, goodness gracious me, this is by Bex. And I think I've got the right one. Back. Yeah, Barbex. So tyre sound, that's a separate mod. Wheel setup. Wheel weights. Wide tyres and weights. Julie's all round. Looks a bit of a beast, doesn't it? Rear twins. And then the extra wides. Let's see them. Chunky's a big chunky thing. This also has... I have to change the colour because they're colour blind to some. I'll try and hook up. I'll try and hook up and see whether it'll show me. I'll show you what I mean. So this hither has lots of little things. So if you have a silage bunker and you've got like 10 million in a bunker, this also comes with a compacting script. So run over the bunker a couple of times and it'll be 100% within no time. Engines 450, 500, 6. But I've not found anything it won't pull. But also it comes with a front loader attacher, which is a rare thing on large tractors. Same colour. Let's go with a nice cerise, I think. We're only going to lease it. I can't afford to buy things like that on this map. Not until I get all this silage sold. So there we go. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean, what I really mean. Let's say I put a line in there of wrap bales. The bale colour, the bale wrap colour is white. I think it's left control A. Let's have a look. Left control A. I was right. I was right all along. So that comes up. You'll get this. So you could do a line of bales, what are white, and for $60 you can change the colour to bale to pink. Then you might want to do another row and do it orange, another row blue. So you can actually change the bale colour on the fly, which I think is it's pretty tickety-boo. Or you might say, right, I want these so many bales for the cows, so many bales for sale, blah blah blah, and start making them a different colour so you know which ones to take where. Or as I've done on another map, I've had them different colours for different bale capacities. Some I'm going to sell at the biogas plants once they're done, so I didn't want to mix them up with the oh god, I missed that puppy. Others I've had, so because I play with seasons, they might have a few days left to ferment. The next lot I don't want to mix them up, so I'll put another different colour on. Now this is what I like. So this has an indoor cam, and then it has a ridiculously out cam. And the reason for that is if you're pulling this mower, and then at the back you've got the squad row that turns stuff to hay as well, it also has a back hitch on like this, which means you can then pull a baler behind this, and the baler has a hitch on. So you can put a dolly on and a automatic bale loader trailer. So you can go along, cut, turn into hay, as long as you're not using seasons, obviously, because you still have to wait a few days for it to go to hay if you're using seasons. Put a baler on the back and a trailer on the back of that. So that's the reason why this camera comes out so much. Then that's the normal in-game camera. So that's why this has been done in such a manner. So the grassing, baling and wrapping video or stream I was going to do is turning into just really a grass cutting stream. That's a bit of a bottom burp of that, to be quite honest. Let's go twinkly. There we go. So there's lots of reasons why you might want to change the bell colour on the fly, and not just to make your field look pretty. This is a pretty big field. Let's be fair. They're all pretty big fields on this map. So that's proper miffed me off now. My bale's on. Bale info mod. Hang on. Let's see if it. Called by my Charlie. I don't know if this AI is going to cope at the end, but I've got an AI on that. X. I don't want X. I want that. I'm googling now, bale info mod. There's the object info mod. Is that the one you're on about? Cecil? Now I know I do have that. Object info mod. So that might be the one what's causing the issue. There we go, we're up again. And yeah. So that's the one that is showing the info for the bale, because it says gives info to the player in front, the object in front of the player. So that must be it. Darn thing. I don't know, it's got to be a mod that's causing it, because it's happening with all the bale wrappers. So it's something the bale wrappers don't get on with. Well, there you go. If anybody else is having the same problem with bales, that could be the problem. I will know more next time I stream. I'll let you know. And these hedges do have collisions, as some of you may have seen when I broke the last mower. It's funny if I come back into the game and that one mower on its own is at the shop. It's spawned back at the shop on its own. That'll be funny. So, yes, I know the length of the field is longer, but as I'm wrapping round bales, I don't want them rolling down the hill. That's why I'm going across. It's mid-autumn, isn't it? Mid-autumn. Mid-autumn. Let's have a look at the days. Today, rain. No good. I have got a hayloft. I might put some of this in the hayloft actually. My bale capacity is at 10,000. God gracious, could you imagine it at 4,000? I'll be baling for days. Okay then, Zeke, I will catch you later. Yes, it's a lot better, isn't it? I broke the last one, Zeke. Oh, unless you're back now from where you've been, or whether you're just going, I don't know. But I broke the last mower. It ran into the hedge, and a mower flew off into the air, never to be seen again. So we had to change, because it was broke. I broke the mod. I actually snapped it off. I've never done that before. Yes. All this I know. And this is only one field, John Brock. This is just one field. I could do the cow pasture. I could do the sheep pasture. They're big enough on their own. And it's not a slow mower, it's 11 mile an hour, which, you know what I mean, some mowers are a bit crappy, aren't they? I think some do only do 6 or 7 mile an hour. Could you imagine doing this field with a sickle bar mower? Good God. Be like that in multiplayer, wouldn't you? Right, you crack on with that field, sickle bar. See you in a month. I'll come and scoop it up from you. Now, if I wasn't playing seasons, the crazy tedder would be absolutely ideal for something like this. What's the size of the field? How do I find that out? Oh, it might tell me if I've got info things on. Field 49 is 28.41, 28.42, 20, it's something. So it's 28.4 hectares ish. Potential quantity, I can't quite see that number. 3.48 million litres. Is that right? The numbers are flicking about and I don't know why. But it seems to be around 28.41. Is that big, Zeke? I'm not too well up on knowing my hectares and acres. All right, well, Foreign Lifestyle, thank you very much for calling in, sir, and you have a wonderful sleep. Stay safe. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. My son used to work at a piggery. My son passed his butcher's licence and all that kind of stuff. Did all his farming at university and then passed his butcher's licence and all that kind of stuff. What's he doing now? Driving a wagon. No problem, Zeke. Is that big? I take it that's big, 28 point whatever. It seems big. I'm going over the crest of the hill very, very shortly. See, it's downhill. It's downhill from here. I know we've got a little bit of a dip there, but fair size. Now, as well as dips and things like that in the UK with this glacial valley stuff, around these sorts of places, so you've got an indentation there in the ground. There's these. I can't remember what motorway it is you drive down. I don't know if it's the M1, the M62. I can't remember. But in a certain part of the UK, you've got these like. See in front of me how that goes up and over. But it would do it. That's going like east west, it would also do it north-south. So you've got like this dome in the middle of nowhere of earth. I think they call them drumlins. If my geography serves me well from school, they're called drumlins. And they're created by the mass of ice scooping up bits of dirt at the bottom into like a crevice in the ice. And then when the ice has melted, they've been left from the Ice Age. Smooth round hills. There you go, geography lesson with Mouse. That's the educational part of the stream over. There you go, there's the glacial valley. And this is where I found the John Deere's, fantastic on flat maps. Couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding on this map. Come on, get round, get round. Sorry for grinding the wheel there, but there was a lot of lock on there. Yes. It's very nice. Very Yorkshire-ish. I've got to say, they've done a really good job on it. On the map. I don't know if Trickster has done any other maps. I'm not too sure. The name, unlike Quasimodo, does not ring a bell. Oh, did you see the Zeke, you may have stepped away. Did you see the bale different colours? The different colours of the bales wrapper. No problem, Zeke, you take care too. Well, hang on a second then, Zeke, if you've got a moment. Let me... There's a mod out called variable... Not variable bale size. What's it called? But I know you like your... Oh, shit. I know you like your pink wrapper. But for some reason, say you've got some bales, you're playing seasons, and you don't want to mix the bales up that you've got from before. You might have a load of bales in such a... And you don't want to mix the new bales up. Or you might say, right, I'm going to take so many to the cow shed, I'm going to take so many to sell, and so many to whatever. So, this is what I was going to show if it was working. But I have been told it might be a certain mod. So I'm going to take that mod out and see whether it works after. So say I'm going down and I do a row of bales with a yellow wrapper on. If I press left control A, you get a colour palette up, and you might say, right, I want the next lot because I'm gonna sell this lot. I want the next 30 bales pink. And then you might say, right, well, after them 30 bales, I'm going to take 20 bales to the farm. So I know I've got to, boom, I'll change that to green. You can actually change them on the fly, the colour of the, instead of going to the shop, changing the foil colour. Plus you get a lot more range here. And you might want a red. Ah, right, okay then, Cecil. Nice one. When you said the northwest there, as I was reading it, I was going to say, "Ooh, I'm in the northwest," but you're in America. I'm, I'm in the northwest of England. As soon as you said canals, I thought I was there with you. I thought I was there with you in the UK. So, yeah, it's not bad, is it, Zeke? It's so you could do a row of yellow, a row of red, a row of blue. You can change them on the fly, and that's what I was going to show in my stream. But I can't do it. I can't do it. Right, Zeke, I know you're taking off, so you take care, sir. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. So that was one reason why I picked this map as well. I thought, I've got a grass field to do. I could show that mod off. Bit of a thing. That's the one in it. Look at that. It looks lost in this field. Oh. So let me try and set this. There we go. In fact, let's do that. There we go. Got him going, so I can have a look in here. Potato, potato, potato. $200. 10,000. That's a bit better. I think I might have fiddled with them. So this is where the AI struggles. Turning the bends. Ah, right, okay then. The Snake River. and St. Joe. I'll have to have a look them up on Google Earth. It's amazing, isn't it? That's what gets me about these climate change people. They're saying, oh, the climate's changing. Well, here's some big news for them people. The climate has changed on this planet ever since it's had an atmosphere and water. And it's never stopped changing. So we know the Ice Age, right? We also know just north of England, past Scotland, up towards the pole, right? They pump out oil from the North Sea, and they pump out gas from the North Sea. So there must have been some tropical rainforest up there at some point. So all this saying climate change is man-made is absolutely my arse. Just look at the science. Well, it's not even science. You just have to look at what's happened in the world. It's constantly changing, and it's governed by the sun. A solar winter, summer, say. And human race hasn't even been on this planet that long, so it wouldn't surprise me if we've come about between a solar winter and summer, between the last ice age and what we're going to go into. Yeah, I moved away from where I grew up. For a while, for about 10 years. I had a pub and things like that. Went doing my stuff, and I came back and visited where I grew up, and all the farmers' fields, all the farms have been bought out by big building companies. They get offered so many millions, and the farmers go, yeah, all right. And what they'll do is they'll convert the farmhouse and all that kind of stuff into housing. The barns, they'll convert all the barns to housing. And they might even do some of the land. What in the UK is called green belt. They're not allowed to build on it. But if it's not been used for farmland or anything like that for so many years, right, they sign it off, just sign it off as brown belt. And brown belt means they can build on it within 5 years. And these building companies just play the long game. And they'll whack a housing estate up. And where I grew up, it's never been a little village with a couple of village shops and things like that. It's no suburbia. It's all concrete. It's all housing estates. It's a mess. Which prompted me to start asking questions like, well, where's all the food coming from? So I had a look, and the UK has to import nearly 50% of its food. It can't feed its own people. And if you look at a tribe in some far remote place like the Amazon or something like that, if you had a tribe that could only feed half of its people, they'd be in trouble. Serious trouble. But because we can import food from other places, everybody seems nice about it. But if you throw in climate change into the mix, right, and the weather might be beautiful for us, but if the crops fail for 1 or 2 years, you're going to have starvation in the West. And people don't seem to see it coming. And we populate faster than ever. So it's a frightening thought, to be quite honest. It's scary for me, not for, I don't think it'll be in my lifetime, but say for my grandkids or their kids, there's a very good possibility of things not going well. And if there is a food shortage, the companies that or the countries that export to us, they're going to feed their own first. No doubt about it. Any country would. You see, they want to. The governments encourage it because more people buying more, quote, stuff is how capitalism works. So they want more and more people. Hence, while there's a big recession going on, or potential with the COVID, why do you think the UK is letting dinghy divers come across the border? You've got Mexicans and all that kind of stuff going on in America. These big companies want more, countries want more people. So that's their way of lifting them out of a recession. More and more people buy more and more stuff. And there's the thought of the day from Mouse's stream. Bit hectic. Scary times. And all that came about, that's your fault, Cecil, for going on about the Ice Age there. That's what made me think of all that malarkey. Oh. I've wrote to governments, I've been on to politicians, and if I'm face to face with them, they'll agree with me, but they won't say anything official. Political suicide. So I said to one MP, I said, you want the UK to be a world leader? He goes, oh yeah. I said, what in? Population? Because if you want all the other countries to follow suit, could you point out the planet we're going to grow this food on? And he couldn't answer me. Couldn't answer me. The CO2 build-up that's getting pumped. Well, the CO2 that the humans release is it's quite negligible. Things could be better, yeah, but to be quite, you're not going to stop a solar thing. To try and say. See, I went into the university in Manchester. They had a thing on climate change. They had a big show on, and I was driving past that. Well, I wasn't. I was on the bus, and I was going to. In fact, it was 5 years ago because I was going for my cancer treatment, and so I drove. I went past on the bus, and I thought I'm going to have to check that place out. And I kept saying to myself for about a week, I'm going to have to check that self out. And I thought, right, today's the day, get off the bus. So I got off the bus and I went in, right, and I just started laughing. And there was only me in the place. And then this woman who was like, I don't know, what would you call her? She had something to do with it. right? I wouldn't say a narrator or a tour guide or anything like that, but if you had any questions, like, she was there. And I just started laughing. She come round the corner, she goes, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I thought I'd come in here to learn something, but I said, obviously you're not going to learn anything here." And she goes, "Why do you say that?" I said, "Because the first sign when I came through the door," I said, "is it says climate. The climate is caused by humans, but we can reverse it." And she said, "What's wrong with that?" I said, "That's like King Canute trying to turn back the tide, basically." I said it's a solar thing, and I went on like I've just explained about the Ice Age, pumping oil out the North Sea and everything. How the climate's changed ever since there's been an atmosphere and water on here. I said, "I will go." I said it was going to happen anyway, and I'll go as far as to say I'll meet you part way. I said humans may have exacerbated the time in which something is going to happen. And she kept saying exacerbated, yeah, exacerbated the time, yeah, exacerbated. I thought I've done her head in with that word. So I said I'll go along with that. The human race has maybe exacerbated the time scale in which something natural anyway is going to occur with the CO2. So, but you're not going to stop it. There's no way you're going to stop it. So this is a solar thing. So if you want to prepare for it, the only way you're going to do, I said, the carbon footprint, the only way to lessen carbon footprint is to lessen footprints. Less people in the world. That's the only way you're going to solve it. I said, I don't think I'll bother watching any more of the... I said, it seems as though I'm lecturing you when you should be lecturing me. I'm here at a university, for God's sake. I said, no, I'm only a common bloke. Kevin, hello. How are you? Thank you for calling in on your weekend. I've had a bit of a disaster, Kevin. I was going to wrap and stack all these bales. Well, they're not even bales at the moment. It's just grass on the floor. But my bale wrapper won't work. So I've got to take a mod out and see whether that's the problem. Cecil there has given me a heads up on what mod it might be. I hope you're well, Kevin, and thank you for taking the time out your weekend to call in. Well, that's my thoughts on the whole situation anyway. I could be completely wrong, I hope I am. But that's my take on it, just by looking at what's gone on, history, all that kind of stuff, geology. That's just my take on it. Well, thank you very much. I don't know why. Are you mad? You're crazy, fella. So, well, it all went wrong. I could stay on a little longer. I could try and harvest some potatoes, I suppose. I've got a small field. For this map, it's a small field of potatoes. Now, when I say small field, I don't think it's not big enough to get the 240 out, put it that way. It's going to be small old equipment to get these potatoes out. I wouldn't say it's stress. It was back in the day when I used to be saying, hey, look what's going on here around you, you puddings. And a few people went, never thought of it like that. And some people just went, you're off your head, stop smoking the drugs. You hang around Harv too much. Why, what's wrong with Harv? There's nothing wrong with Harv, is there? Oh dear, this has been a thing, people. This has been a thing. We're nearly there. I'm not used. Do you know what? I'm not used to this kind of speed, 11 mile an hour. I'm used to zipping about fields, doing what I'm doing, and getting it done. This has been a bit of an ordeal for me. But we've had a chat. We've put the world to rights. Dear oh dear. Cecil, you've got to admit, I've got a bit of a point. I've got a bit of a point there. Oh, I hope you can still hear me. I'm just moving my mic. How is Harv? I know he's on his PV Uncharted quite a bit. I've seen he's back on the off the grid thing. But I didn't do Uncharted today because I thought all I'm doing is cutting trees. He wants to see that. I've come on here to do some stuff and all I've ended up doing is cutting bloody grass. The excitement has reached a fever pitch, folks. We're coming up to the end of the grass cutting of this field. I could have gone over a little bit more there, couldn't I? That's a little bit out of the way there. Come on over. I thought the revs went up then. I thought I actually picked up speed when I stopped cutting grass, but apparently not. Old timer Dave. This is not old iron, old TD. Old TD, I've had problems already. Me with a stream with problems, it's I know it's a rare thing, but it's happened again. How are you, sir? Oh. We've been putting the world to rights. I know, I said before, Kevin, I said, imagine doing this with a sickle bar. Oh my goodness. That could take a while. Good to hear. I'm glad you're there. If you was here, I'd be scared. You're going to have to break your truck out soon, OTD, and come for a drive with us. That was funny last night. We even picked up a hitchhiker on the way, but he was drunk and dropped the F-bomb everywhere. I had to mute him because I was streaming on YouTube. I had to mute him. Right, that's the grass cutting over with. Ah, right, okay then. The sickle bar would have been... maybe, but I wouldn't have got it all windrowed and jiggity booed like it is. There we go. I don't want to do any more of that. I don't want it going up and downhill. I'll end up with my bales rolling up there and back down. They'll be yo-yoing up and down the hills for a while. Why am I going across? Why am I going across? Let's go to the edge of the field there and miss this lot. That's smoother. That's a field. That's a field. OTD, you may know. Cecil seems to think it's the map object, field object, whatever info. But have you ever known trouble with bales? It's coming out the wrappers and it just says bale not supported. I don't know if you've heard of that. So I can't wrap them. So if I go into garage, oh, which one's which? Oh, I don't know. Turn that. Can you tell I'm running on a... I'm running on a budget here, that's why everything's leased. So we tried all them and they wouldn't work. I can leave that, I can take that. What's this one? Ah, that's that Dukes. I think the crop is still too wet. Yep. Which means I'm probably not even going to get my taters out of the ground, am I? Newell, hello! The wrapper has to support the bale type. Yeah. Well, it's any of the balers with the wrapper on. They won't work. So I've obviously put a mod in. That's causing trouble. I don't think this potato harvester is going to work either. Oh, I've not got store delivery. Have I not got store delivery? I should have store delivery. Oh, hang on, it's that button. Knob. onions. I've got a dodgy tractor. That looks a dodgy tractor. That looks that's cheap. That's nice. That could work if he's got one on the front. No. Well, all in the ground you get water out of it. I don't think I've got a tractor dodgy enough to do this. Engine wheel setup. Narrows. We've got some narrows. That's good. We'll release that. It might work. Oh. Come on, let's get in. Oh, old geezer. Old geezer getting in. Oh. That doesn't sound well. I've not used this tractor before. Now does it have to go on the front? That's the thing. Or can I use it on the rear? That's the question on everybody's lips. That's the fence over there. I can't get through that gap. That's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Have a fiddle with it. So we seem to have some stuff on it. Can I get through here? Ah, right, okay then, thank you. These fields, they're huge, these fields on this map. Absolutely huge. I think the field I'm going in is probably the smallest field on the map. That's why I put my taters in it. Oh, give over. Oh, give over. Bollocks. You thing. Right. What? So that is 65. Oh, right. And that's just 40. I like that. I'm going to use that tractor somewhere else. So I need 65. That'll do it. Have I got narrow tyres on it? No, you won't do. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. I like this little butcher. It's probably my favourite old styly tractor I've got. I wish it had a front loader and things. I'd use it a lot more. In fact, I've not put Awesome Henry on. Awesome Henry would have done it. A V8 Ford. I know this doesn't flatten the potatoes. Yeah, the wheels are all right on this. Hang on a minute. Ah, yeah, my taters are there. I thought I got rid of them. In fact, let me just try something. I'm pretty darn sure I don't need a topper with this harvester. Let's put the shop there for now. I'm pretty darn sure I don't. I don't want it to collect. I don't want it to collect it. See, can't do it while they're wet. What a bum tiddler. 71%. That's going to take days, and it's going to rain later today. So that'll not be getting done. Right, I'm going to leave it there, folks, because I'm going to have to go out and sort out the wrapper problem. I can't harvest that. I can't harvest the corn. Let me get some speed up. How big's the cornfield? Let's have a look, see. I think this is the one. Yeah, that's there. That's a reasonable sized cornfield. It's probably a normal size field on any other map. But these fields are very, very, very big. There's the one we just done. This one here, I've given myself a little bit of punishment. So we've got some poplar growing in this one. Thought I'd punish myself. But this map is quite a thing. Now, this was originally on FS UK. I think I've put a link where I've actually found where I can get a copy in the description below, because FS UK or whatever is no more. And you do start off with 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53 and I think 54, maybe even 55. All them along there, and you might even start with one or two of these. I have bought another couple. The sheep area is Mahusive, which is, let me get this up and have a look. I think he's over here somewhere. Yeah, so the fencing runs along there. That's all the sheep area, that. So that's a pretty big sheep area. How many does it fit? I've got a clue. Where's the animal bit? clicking like a clicker here. Only 250 sheep. That's a mahoosive area. You could even put a couple of them open pastures in there, and you wouldn't lose them. The cow area also is huge, which is this field. Where's the cow drop it off point there? I think 200 cows in there, and you can get them across the field here. Open them gates, all that kind of stuff. Wiki Farms. What do I think? What of this map? It's a beautiful map. It's 4 times. If you're into your seriously into your farming, because there's no production on it or anything like that, then this would make a good multiplayer. It is took off actual landscape of the area. It is an actual farm. So this is in Yorkshire, UK, which is a glacial valley flying down here. There's the farm up there. So very big fields. That's the map right there. So that's the sheep area. That's the cow farm. I can't remember where the pigs were. So I've got a chickens there. There's no chicken on the thing. I've put that down. Ah, there's the pigs. Right there, pig enclosure there. There's another farm here. So the gates are marked on the map, which is, I think, an absolute bonus. So you know where you're heading. And hedge gaps. So if you want to go from one field to the other, you can see where you can do it there. So you've got a small farm. So you've got yellow, red, blue. I won't call that a farm. It's a farm area. Pink, orange. I'll fly to them areas. Hang on. So where am I? We'll go this way. So if you're not seeing this farm, this map, there's one farm area. You can see it's not exactly level. Well, there's a farm area right there. Come down the road. Up this one here. Oh, that's not a farm area. That was an absolute lie. It's over here. I was a bit previous at turning. So you've got another farm with silo there. You can use. Then if I go straight directly south, I should bump into the main farm where you actually start. So for the size of the fields and the equipment you might need, they aren't big yards. They are not big yards at all. That's probably bigger over there. If I go south, slightly that way, you've just seen the cows and the sheep. So there's the cow farm. Silage clamps there at the back. A couple of sheds to put your stuff in. Whoops. Like a bale shed there. Mechanics workshop, sorry. Then if I scoot across, there is another farm over here. That somebody can use if you plan multiplayer, another silo system. and then over here is the there's a small pig farm. Only small little, quite tight farms really, when you think of the size of the fields and the equipment you might want to use. Quite tight little places. Yeah. They're supposed to be making things easier for 22 to convert over from 19, aren't they? So I've got a ton of bales there, you see, pink. Are they actually? They're silage now, that's fantastic. So they've changed. I could try and sell them. Prices aren't good, are they? Biogas plant. Kipling Coates feed merchants. Where the hell's Kipling Coates feed merchants? Oh, same place as the biogas plant. So 3 metre and 2 metre ploughs, you're going to have your work cut out here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me have a look at the old biogas plant. I don't know how much it will take before it's full. So that might be worth a look at. Might be worth putting my own biogas plant down, to be honest. I've got one that does 1,000 litres a minute. So that gets the job done. Single narrow roads. You know what I mean? You could have put a double lane road down here. There's enough room. Oh, come on. Operating position, not on full position, you donkey. Right. Because I'm pretty low on money. To be quite honest, I'm not the richest farmer here. Oh, I'm running into the stack there. Be careful, basically. What the bloody hell's going on? It's like poetry and stuff in motion. It's frightening. Which map are you on, Wiki? Is your PV Uncharted sorted now? Are you all up and running and happy to tickety boo? Happy as a pig in slurry? Or manure, I should say. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. I'm nearly full. 20. So it's going to take 23, is it? 24. Good job I know where I'm going. Well, I'll get lost down here. But I know-ish where I'm going. I'm still quite bothered about my chickens what's disappeared. I had a chicken pen and it's not here. I'm not even sure if my thingies are full down here. My clamps. Whoop. Stay on the road. Stay on the road. Come on. It's not the biggest road. Come on. Let's be honest. Well, take care, you all, and have a wonderful show. I hope you're having a beautiful time. See, there's somebody being constructive at the weekend. Industrial estate. Here we go. This is the place to be if you want to be busy. So, oh, animal dealer. That looks like the animal dealer. Ooh, shit. Is the animal dealer in the biogas plant? No. Well, there's the animal dealer. Is it here? Ah, here. There you go. Little bit of storage. Come on. Don't be nasty with me. Come on. Yeah, my silage clamps are full. And they aren't the best silage clamps. The one of those type what heap up in the middle. You know, where you feel like you can get a lot more in if they actually went to the wall. Sort of silage clamp. I feel a little bit done by. Oh, let's open it up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.2 million. Let's open it at this end actually. I can get a conveyor belt running you in. 1.3 million. A little bit more in that one. Don't know what I was thinking of. Yeah, and you'll give us all the info. We don't even know what shop he's got, what show he's going to. It could be really poo and wouldn't interest us. But we've asked for details now. Now I think this is the stacker type. I looked at one, it had rollers on the back. And I looked at this one with the forks on the back. So I'm thinking this one is the stacker type. That's my method in my madness of thinking. Yes, it is. Interesting. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. This looks like a slippy slidey one. And look, you actually have to lift them in. It doesn't actually go off the floor. So I'll have to come back with them. I just want to see how much this biogas will actually take. 50. That's it. That's a slow process then. Don't think I've got it here. Nope. I don't think it'll be under this. Nope. I've not got a lot of mods in this map actually. So there we go, it's still on 50. How long does that take to run down? Let's have a look. Ah, it's running down. It's taking it from this bale here. Look. So it will take it from the floor. So I'd be looking at yeah. Why am I on here? I'd be looking at that one really. 32 bales. 32 bales and stack them up high. Would be better there. Yeah, I do need a pitchfork. I need bloody help. Everything's kind of gone wrong a little bit, hasn't it? Really, again. Baler's not working. Potatoes too wet. Corn's too wet. And the biogas plant only takes a pitiful 50,000. I would be tempted to use the map hider object and get this out and put another one I've got in, which takes about, I don't know if it's 10 million or 50 million. It takes a ridiculous amount of stuff very, very quickly. So it holds like, say 5 million, and it processes it at 1,000 litres a minute rather than 100 litres a minute. It's 10 times faster. So that's something I'd have to look at if I come back on here. Right then, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, OTD. Cecil, thank you very, very much. John Brock. Wiki Farms. Thank you very much too, sir, for calling in. It means a lot when you call in at any time, especially on your weekends. Kevin, thank you. Foreign Lifestyle, he'll be in bed now. He'll be giving it lots of Zs. Aidan was here. Funny Bone. Zeke and Streaky's gone doing his stuff. Ben, many others. Thank you very, very much for calling in. Torture Farm. Right, ladies and gents, have a beautiful rest of your weekend. If I don't see you before, I've got a lot to do on Alfbergman to get it somewhere where it looks a bit different than what we were doing. I've got a lot to do, a lot of tree felling to do on Uncharted, and well, I might come back here. There's Pleasant Valley County. There's lots of maps in there to have a fiddle with, and just not enough hours to do them in. So, catch you soon, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.